92.1 The Wolf broadcast booth, New York State Fair. Today is day number 10, right? 10. Well, you wouldn't know.
Wow.
It's day 10 at the Great New York State Fair. And of course, you know, we've had all the stars with us. We interview them. We find out a lot about them. And Danielle Bradury is sitting right next to me right here, everybody.
Hi.
Hello. Now, you're
Hi.
no stranger to the area because it wasn't all that long ago we had you come in and do what we call a What's Next private listener showcase.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
I do.
Yeah. A lot of pizza that night, right?
A lot of pizza. I loved it.
And a lot of wings. Yeah, we loved it too. We loved having you. But welcome to the fair.
Thank you. I was just saying, it's massive. Like, this is awesome.
This is a picture perfect
Yeah.
day for the New York State Fair.
Yes.
Most years you can count on 90 degrees during fair time.
Oh,
90,
God.
you know, and humid and all that. Look at this. We know Danielle Bradury is coming to the fair,
This is
and
beautiful.
Mother Nature gives us a day where it's in the middle 70s and a nice breeze.
I love it.
Yeah.
I have to go back to Nashville where it's hot.
Oh,
so
I heard it was
I'm
hot.
soaking this in.
So did you get on the bus to Nashville and come here, or
I flew.
you flew?
I flew in. I got in. I was in bed by my midnight, and
Okay.
then after I walk off stage today, I have to go right back. So
you're getting on the bus or flying back?
flying back.
Are you?
Yeah,
Well, it kind of saves that.
it does.
Was it 14, 15-hour drive
Yeah.
or whatever, 16? I don't know. I know people here have done it many times. So what's that, Sam? Like 16? 12.
12.
All right, I was way off.
I've done a 12-hour drive before.
Yeah, where to?
Well, it's almost 12 back to Houston, where I'm from.
Yeah, I was going to ask.
So
where,
Nashville to Houston, and
yeah. So that's like 12 hours.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Danielle Bradury, though. Season 4 of The Voice. You won it
Yeah.
all. And
did.
and you were the youngest ever to win The Voice. You were what, 16?
I was 16, freshly 16.
Wow.
Because I remember I auditioned, and by the time I got on to the TV part of the portion
Mhm.
and in LA, and I had my mom with me, I had just turned 16. And so what a journey.
Now, who else was on that show with you? I know, obviously we know you because you won it all and you've got a place in our hearts, but who else was with you on that? Do you recall?
The
I don't know, that
Swan
was 10
Brothers.
years ago, right?
The Swan Brothers
Yeah.
were on it. A lot of amazing people.
Yeah.
Oh my
They're
gosh.
all good.
They're all so good.
And do you keep in touch with anybody that was?
I do.
You do?
I do.
Yeah.
We actually just went back to The Voice to farewell Mr. Blake. And he actually had no idea we were there. So it was a huge surprise by the time we walked out on stage, and Swan Brothers were there,
Yeah.
a bunch of people, Raylan.
Oh my
And
gosh.
so we were all there to surprise him. So it was awesome.
Yeah. Now, you don't have to tell me exactly, but what part of Nashville do you live in? I know there's, you know,
I live in like a West Nashville.
West Nashville.
So
Okay.
just enough out,
Yeah.
but it's getting busy. It's getting so busy.
Now, we know that. We were just there recently.
Ah.
It's crazy. It's crazy, but it's a great place to go if you've
Yes.
never been to Nashville. Yeah, obviously have to go. Just plan
Yes.
it at the right time.
I know,
guess.
seriously.
Yeah. Are you at the point where if you were to walk downtown Nashville, somebody's going to go Danielle Bradury?
It actually just happened.
Yeah.
I went out with a few friends, and it's rare you see me on Broadway. It's
Mhm.
rare, but our friend groups, everybody's starting to venture because there's new bars opening up.
Yeah, every day.
It's becoming such a lively town. I mean, it always has been. It's even more now. But I walk past to get, in the line, and they're like, "Oh my God, it's Danielle Bradury." I'm like, "Hey."
Yeah, but that's got to make you feel good.
It does. I mean,
You know?
anytime anybody asks me to
Yeah.
take pictures, say hi, I love it.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
do that. And I
Yeah.
always say it's one fan at a time. So,
Yeah,
you know.
exactly.
And they're always going to remember that. Now they're going to buy your music too.
Exactly.
Yeah. And let's talk about your music a little bit. The most recent is Summer Place. Was that earlier this year?
Summer Place.
Let me
Oh,
look at my notes. Hang on.
a special place, you
A
mean?
special place. Why did I wrote down a special place. I'm sorry.
You're good.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna throw these right
It was
out.
like a few months ago. That was my single, and I've been just putting out music. Like I had one today I put out called "The Day That I'm Over You," and so I am
Wow.
working on a lot of stuff. I actually just had a meeting with the big guy at the label yesterday.
machine.
So
Was
I
it Scott?
Yes. And so we are just talking and planning a bunch of fun things. So
sorry about that. I do know.
Oh, you're
it's
fine.
A special place.
You're fine.
How about Sway? Isn't that like the one that really got it rolling for you?
Oh yeah. I feel like that's a top favorite for most people. When I play it, everybody just automatically sways. It's really fun.
And you put the new one out just today.
Yeah.
And already somebody's here all excited about it.
I love it.
That? Yeah.
I love it.
So tell us about that a little bit. Tell us about the brand new one.
So the Day That I'm Over You, I went on my first headline tour and I started playing that even when it wasn't out. So I just wanted to give everybody like sneak peeks of new stuff and a new era of Danielle, I guess you could say. And it's, you know, it's touching a little bit of bass on I have Latin roots. My mom's side of the family is my grandmother's from Mexico. So I just love the tone of that music, and it kind of hints at it a tiny bit, but it's a fun one. It's called The Day That I'm Over You, and we just want to share it with you guys. Yeah.
Has it anything to do with a personal relationship?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, that's what I thought. Just thought I'd ask.
Oh,
I should know better than to ask that question. I get it. But that's what, you know, country music, and I'm sure you know this. We can listen to country music, whether it's you or anybody, and we go, that song's about me.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's a life relationship. It's all special things in our lives, and it's all written through country music.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I love the storytelling. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's next for you? I mean, after this, you got the new song out today.
Yes.
Down the road a little bit, an album. What do we got going on here?
I'm, fingers crossed for an album. Like I said, we're planning a bunch of amazing things. And then actually this coming Thursday, I start tour with Jordan Davis.
Very cool.
And so I'm really excited about that. So a lot of stuff happening.
Yeah. Are you, I know Jordan is with Luke Combs in Buffalo. Are you on that for one of those nights?
I'm not as of right now, but him and I have
changing that around because his show is completely different.
I know.
For the 2 nights.
Yeah. And we have a song together. So he always asks me to come out and sing it. And I never know where he's going to have me show up. So
how was that with Luke Combs? You did a song together. Did you actually do it in the studio together, or did you put the tracks together afterwards?
I didn't do a song with Luke. I did a song with Jordan.
I'm sorry. I was thinking of Luke Combs. All right. But how did all that go down?
But he asked me, and I went in the studio to record it, and he was sitting right there the whole time. Because usually sometimes they send it and I'll do it on my own. And then the first time getting together is singing it. But he was there through the whole process, and Jordan's probably one of my favorite people. So
he's one of ours too.
Yeah.
That's really cool. You have a lot of fans here.
Yeah.
And a lot of young fans. And I'm sure they'd love to be like in your shoes right now. But what does it take to be somebody like you? What have you gone through?
Man.
What are the ups? What are the downs? The frustrations?
Wow. Do you have a minute?
I got all day.
It's been 10 years since I won The Voice, and it's been a journey. It's been a lot of highs, really high highs, and then a lot of low lows. And you just have to have a hard show. You have to, just hold your own and stay true to yourself. I always preach about that because there's a lot of cooks in the kitchen, and it's hard to, it's easy to steer away from, who you are as a person. So I just say be authentically you, and that's what resonates the most.
Well, we love your music.
Thank you.
And we follow you online. We follow we play the music on the Wolf. When you're not doing music, what do you do?
Oh, I'm such a homebody. I love being home. I have my dog Leo with me all the time.
What kind of dog?
He's a pit bull mix.
Oh, okay.
And so he'll be on tour with me. Some people might see him out there, but he's a bus dog. He's amazing. My band hopefully loves them. They haven't told me yet. But I'm just hanging out with my dog and my friends and just being a normal gal.
You're awesome. Danielle Bradury with us here today for a few minutes.
Thank you.
You guys are all going to the show at 2, right? Yeah, I'll be introducing you today at 2 over there.
Perfect.
So I'm pretty excited about that.
Perfect.
Shout out to Josh over there as well, getting you over here and doing all that, and our friend Gary. So thank you for stopping by the booth. And just a short little conversation. I do apologize. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed about saying a summer place, and it was a special place.
Hey, I forget lyrics to my own music. So there's that.
Wait, so what is that like? Just before I let you go, you're on stage, you're doing your thing. All of a sudden you have like a brain fart and you forget.
Oh, it happens more than you ever know. I will sing and I think I have it. And then I try to go to sing the next line. I'm like, I don't know where it went. And I've even forgotten the words to my very first single. I've been singing for over 10 years now. So
it's
it
amazing
happens.
though what you do. It's just you and any other artist that gets up there, and it happens to all of us. It happened to me just a few minutes ago.
Hey, you're fine.
Yeah. All right, I want you all to say hi to Danielle Bradury one more time. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for being here at the Wolf Broadcast.
Yeah,
booth.
of course.
Yes. We'll see you at 2 o'clock today.
2 o'clock.
Suburban Park. There you go. Danielle Bradury.